try to stop me. I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be.
Alright folks, we're here tonight, season finale. About to get this thing done here for the Five Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing Tour Mods. We're crowning a champ here tonight, and it's going to be a good one. Guys are in the middle of qualifying right now. I think, Corey?
I'm thinking it's going to be a good race.
Yeah, me too.
200 laps, one of the longest races of Crooked Line and the Tour Mods.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad though. Running 17-second lap time, so. That Mark Keenerton?
Keatman.
Oh, Keatman, okay. On pole. Look, I checked the points. Far back we go here. Got one on here, but not sure how up to date it is. Kilroe obviously has got a huge lead over the field. He's starting 10th right now. He's probably going to have a really bad race in order to lose it.
Pretty much, yeah. Kilroe would have to finish dead last, and that would have to almost win the thing. I'm not sure how many points are awarded for each spot, and if it's even possible to get 32 points on a guy.
It's going to be good. A newcomer there, Mark.
Nah, he's raced here once before, and a few weeks ago.
Oh.
You just don't remember.
Yeah.
It's alright, race fans. Joe has a brain the size of a pea.
Yeah, whenever they crack your skull open, let me know how it works.
They ain't never gonna crack it open.
Let's see, we got Loft in there in second. Chase Pierce won last night in dominating fashion. His first win in Crooked Line Racing in that series, that is. I think he won. He said he won before in the trucks, but never in the late models. He set it on pole, led every lap, flag to flag, and won it. So awesome win for him last night. Can do here tonight. Axiom did not grid along with Ward. Sure if they're just doing some maybe spotting or something.
Well, they ain't even in the race server anymore.
Green flag, we're racing final time here tonight for the Tour Mods. Fire Kings Motorsports Crooked Line, Nashville Fairgrounds. Outvoted the new track at LA Coliseum. So look at this battle up front. Lofton wants it.
Yeah, while they were battling up here, you had a wreck at the back. See if we can't get a
Jeffrey
look at that.
Miller. Tanner. Oh, Tanner. Bad night starting off already. Boom! Into the wall. Tanner crashed. Oh, he got after the fact. And then Frank Barr.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanner had a good night last night. Finished third. Tonight, not so much. Kind of, looked good on one, not on the other. Carter Russo. Seen that name before. He must be new.
I don't believe he's new, but he's one of those drivers that don't race as often.
New to me.
New to Joe.
New to me. Yeah. I have no clue. I haven't seen him very often.
But Joe, I've
There are
ran.
one or two new ones out here.
Yeah.
Andrew might be one. Yeah, Andrew actually is
Old.
one. I
Tyler
remember him.
Staley, I do believe.
Because I think they were talking to him earlier, the Andrew. Tyler. Nice. So welcome to the Crooked Line Racing.
Newcomers. I remember when I was first racing in this league. That was just a few weeks ago.
You really don't race.
I raced them twice in this tour mod. When Joe has internet problems or is sick or both, that's when I race.
There you go.
And I may not make too many friends.
These are tough cars. They are open wheel. Tough tracks too.
Hold on, Joe.
Short tracks. What's that?
I'm looking out here and I don't see a Metler anywhere.
Huh? No. Race last night. Wanted to take the night off.
That might have some point implications for the podium in the point standings. Is Jason Stewart out there? No, he is not. Alright.
Yeah, I'm not. See that because the last update points I've got shows Kilroe, Metler. See who that is. Stewart showing 48. Looks like 40-some points behind. With Metler not being here, I'm going to say that Kilroe, he pretty much stays in that 7th place spot or higher. He should be all right.
Yeah, Kilroe pretty much has this locked up, and Raymond may still get second in points.
Absolutely. Battle going on back 10th place spot. C.O. Staley there. He had to chase the car a little bit. Bottom lane looks like a little slick coming off the turn.
A little slippery down there, especially on the cold tires.
Yeah, these cars bouncing around a lot too. Single file. Well, Mark out front though, strong.
Yeah, this track is a little bit rough on the bottom. I mean, everywhere on the track is a little bit bumpy, even on the straightaways. If we go to an in-car here later in the night, we'll see how rough it is.
That's so right here for you.
All right.
He doesn't look, well, as I say that, there he is. He was going into the turn, looked pretty smooth, but at the middle off, he started yanking that wheel a little bit, and you see the car's just kind of bobbing around, and he's having to kind of, play with the wheel a little.
Yeah, you see, especially down there in turn 1 and 2, that left front tire, it's really bouncing the car around.
Yeah, but going in, he looks good, but coming off, man, you see him right there fighting that thing.
That's about making your marks and just not letting the car upset itself. You gotta control the car.
You know what it reminds me of? Rockingham.
Yeah. The corners kind of look like a corner at Rockingham.
Bouncy and all kinds of bumpy.
Bouncy, bouncing.
Mm-hmm. And, as a driver, and I know you know this because you drive a lot, that right there is just aggravating on a race because you just feel uncertain with that car going into those turns.
Yeah, I raced a lot of dirt, and that's really where the bumpiness can help you out on a bumpy asphalt track. You just know where you can put the car and how much pressure you can put into the steering wheel, and you see them right there. They're real loose. Lofton got real loose, and Keatman got up in the wall a little bit.
How confident are you as a driver being that close to someone and try to make a pass, knowing that car is kind of like, bouncing around a little bit as a driver? We see it here, and we're like, just go ahead, pass him. And look, the cars look stable, but we saw that in-car, and they're wrestling it.
Well, past week at Atlanta in the NASCAR series, I didn't want to be on the inside of anybody when I went to make a pass. You just got to be careful. If it looks like a car is going to go to the inside, like you've all seen Keatman there, you don't want to make a move for the inside. And if it's a car that wants to go on the outside, you don't want to make a move on the outside. And right now, we got a whale of a battle up front for the lead. 4 of them throw a blanket over them. Wow.
Yeah, and you saw Mark right there. That rear end almost came out. Muddy had to chase it, and that actually slowed up Lofton a little bit. Allowed Pierce to go to the outside, but Lofton actually lost a lot there, and then Pierce was able to go on his inside. Russo was able to take it up, so I think it's going to be a matter of whoever makes a mistake up front.
And the mistake Lofton made there was going to the outside. This track is not known to run the outside as good in these kind of cars.
Yeah. Whew, so far, man, good race up front. Let's check out, see what Kilroe's doing here. He's in 5th, just, kind of riding his own race, all he's got to do. Carpenter right behind him, Raymond, Keith Mack, Pittman, and then Andrew. They got a good battle for 9th and 10th.
Yeah, Pittman, last week's winner, had to start at the tail of the field this week. He's charging up through real slow, one at a time.
5 positions already made up, so good run on his end, like you said, up to 9th. Marr, remember he got caught up in that wreck early, back up to 11th.
And he's got a different color car this week.
Yeah.
He's gone to yellow.
What's that? He's got a highlighted car, we'll say that. We'll be able to see it in the dark this time. We normally always talk about it. We don't ever see his cars in the dark. This week, that thing's going to be showcased. Oh, Carter up front. He's maintaining with Mark right now.
Yeah, and it looks like Carter feels a little bit more comfortable with his car. He's not getting it as kicked out in the rear as you see Mark get it kicked out. Especially down in 1 and 2. You see Mark get real sketch coming out of turn number 2, and even down here in 3 and 4, you see Keatman, his rear end's kind of walking out from the front, and here you see Carter going through the inside. This is going to spell trouble for Mark, and this should be an easy pass here. Yep, Carter gets on by and new leader.
Yep, Lily Russo to the front. Mark falls back, Pierce there in third, and a little longer race than these guys are used to. My question now is, we normally don't see it, but will tires play a factor? Are you gonna have to with 200 laps? Now, not to say that in real life that these cars can't do it, because they do 150 lap, 200 lap races before without changing tires. But will we see some guys tonight do it?
Well, if anything is indication, the past 2 weeks were Oxford and Southern National. I didn't take tires because usually you don't need tires. Well, I got beat by the guys that took tires, so I'd say tires here is going to make a difference, especially considering how rough it is compared to those past 2 races.
Okay. And, and I bring that up. That's been a conversation we've talked about all season long. Obviously, they normally run 125 laps. They could go that. In real life, these cars normally don't pit and take tires. Unless they're running, I think, that big snowball derby race, they might. I think, heck, that race is, a 250 lap race or something like that, 300 lap, I don't know.
Well, that's super late models, Jeff.
Well, they run these in a snowball derby.
No, they run at Martinsville for like 200 laps, I think.
They have something that's near the snowball derby that runs these, because I broadcasted one. It's one of the. It might not be the actual snowball derby.
I don't.
But it's something that they run. Right. Anyways, like I say, it's a long race, and it's I know the guys probably would then, but in real life, most of the time, these cars don't. So that brings back. Oh, back up like Raymond did. So that's why I bring it up tonight. They're 200 laps. Obviously, 75 more laps than what we used to. Fuel, we're always talking about that. If you're out front, unless you just absolutely have to pit, you don't pit. Tonight, you're going to have to pit for fuel.
Yeah, most definitely.
I just wonder about the tires, because it takes so long to put tires on here. I mean, if you get a caution, why not? Hey, I mean, get a caution, say around lap 100 or something. Hey, might as well.
We should have a competition caution right at halfway.
Good. Normally it's at 50 laps. Let's see. What's going on, Bruce? How you doing out there? Top 3 strong. Yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, Russo, Eatman, Pierce. Pierce actually looking pretty strong, too. And they actually are breaking away from Kilroe, who is, I got a feeling, just out here in cruise control.
Yeah, he pretty much knows he's got the championship locked up. He's just out here hoping to catch a podium finish and get one last interview for the season. Shout out to the sponsors.
You're going to get that anyways if we win the championship.
Well, yeah. He'd rather win it.
He'd rather win it, man. Yeah, put the trifecta on it, There you go.
That's what I tried to do.
Yeah.
Other league you broadcasted there a little bit ago.
Really exciting dirt race, that one. So far, this one's been pretty good, and this is what these guys have got to do. As much as they want to run hard, race hard, it's a long way. We're here 40 laps. Yes, it will tick off as the green flags go pretty quick, but you still got to understand, longer than what you're normal used to. Got to be patient, and got to be there at the end to win.
Yeah, you just got to have the patience and make your car last. You don't want to use up all your equipment early on. Use up all your energy. You got to preserve some of your energy, not only as a car, but like the actual physical body of yourself in person.
And it looks like here too, we're not seeing anybody coming through the field. We talk about Pittman, he got up to 8th, and that's kind of where he's kind of stalled out at. Don't get marred back in traffic. It's really hard to come through the field.
Yeah, just not a whole lot of passing room here unless you just get them on the straightaway. That's about the only place I can see a pass happening is on a straightaway and getting to the inside of a driver into the corner.
Absolutely. Keith Mack right here along with it. Raymond looks pretty strong too. Russo still though out front leading it with Mark. Got Pierce all over his back, and I think Pierce right now is kind of just settled in, hanging on to third.
Yeah, Pierce there, he's just waiting on Keatman to make some kind of mistake going into a corner or coming out and get his car placed underneath. Right now, Keatman's doing all he can to just keep that car on the bottom, planted as close to the yellow line in the corner as he possibly can without losing momentum. Might catch up to a lap car here before too long.
Yeah.
Does look like 12 cars are on track, and
Yeah. Well, Lofton just pitted.
yeah. Well, Lofton just took it to the hauler.
Sure what happened to him. He went into the pits. He was actually driving up in the like there up in the like 7th or 8th place spot and just did done.
Yeah, that was 10 laps ago. He came in and called it quits.
He got tired.
I don't blame him.
All right, we're Raymond hanging on here to fix Keith Mack up here. Everybody's kind of getting spread out a little bit, except for second and third. You guys are still locked up.
Yeah, that's your closest battle right now between Keatman and Pierce. They're kind of closing up the gap on Russo. Maybe Russo's starting to save some equipment there, or he's burning equipment off.
Tires.
Tires.
Just talking about it. Yep. Just talking about it.
We're a quarter of the way through. You gotta be careful. They are closing in on Carter here, and this may become a 3-car battle once again for the lead. Oh, and we got our competition caution. Okay, lap 50 is our comp caution.
Gosh.
We was thinking it was going to be at 100, but here it is at 50.
Awesome. Got to bunch them back up here for.
And we're going to see. This could be interesting. Do you want to take your tires now or
Well, why
risk
not?
it? And I mean, if I was at the back, I'd probably stay out and chance on a late race yellow here. And who's this staying out?
Frank Bard.
Okay, then. Well, he's going with my strategy.
All right.
Maybe. He may just be getting a lap led.
Hey, get some points.
Yeah, get those points.
I don't
in
see
lap.
anybody taking tires though. I mean, Chase or Russo not taking tires. He's to take fuel. That's strange.
That's. And now Frank comes in.
But that's. I mean, I don't blame them. Track position looks like it was still more important. And again, I take it back to in real life, these cars don't normally change tires. And they can go quite a bit of ways. So, yeah, it might be 200 laps, but now it's only going to be 150. Yeah, it's still going to be 200 laps, but we saw that puts Tanner out front. Pittman's back. But we saw nobody really was coming through the front there, man. I don't know. Outstanding pit stop though by Tanner. He was, I mean, look at this. If the numbers are right, his pit stop was 17 seconds. That means he put a little bit less fuel than Carpenter and Russo and those guys. because his total pit time was 42 seconds. Everybody else, like Russo, he had a 26-second pit stop, 20 for Carpenter. So a little bit of strategy involved on how much fuel they putting in.
I mean, if you were gonna sit there for 26 seconds, I would have maybe put tires on
2 at least.
I mean, and Pittman, he was only in there for 16, but he got a hit with a speeding penalty. So I would have came back in if you were Pittman.
Yeah.
Yeah, chancing it that we get another late race yellow and maybe then change tires if you're at the back.
Yeah. There you go. These cars in. We're going back green. Let's see if Tanner can hold them off. Yeah.
Green flag.
You're going to see this track position be king real early on in the race here, or early on in the run here. You're going to see Russo. He's going to look on the inside of Tanner Mark going down turn number 1. This may be what Russo needs to do, as that is the preferred groove. He's going to be door-to-door with Mars still down turn 3 here. Coming out of 4, they are really door-to-door, tire-to-tire. Who's going to lead that lap? Give that one to Mar by inches.
Yeah,
now Russo gets by and we get a caution out.
What I would have said before and what I said last night, Frank, or by the way, on a battle like that, you're on the outside, you need to pinch that guy down as much as you can to the inside to keep his momentum down there, and Frank just loops it coming out up in the wall. But if you're on the outside, that's pretty much what you need to do. Pinch him down as much as you can. Don't give him a lot of room coming off that turn. The more room you give him, the more momentum he's going to have. Still, I think the inside lane is the better place to be.
Yeah, and that's what Carter kind of wanted to do, was get by Tanner Marr to have control of the restart and be on the inside.
Absolutely.
Pay dividends to him real quick. About what? 5 lap run there, maybe? 2 lap run there?
4-0 came on pit road.
Fuel stop or damage check or something. And Willie. A little bit of extra fuel there to top it off.
Different strategies. That's what I'm saying. That's. I mean, are these guys unsure they can make it all the way?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what a modified can actually get on a full tank of gas. We know they start the races at under a full tank. I just don't know.
We know
how
they
many
can go
laps
125 laps. We know they can do that.
Yeah.
You know, we know on a full tank, which is what, 22 gallons, which we've had this conversation with before. They start off at 16, fill it up, but we know they can go 125 laps. So roughly, I'm going to say, if they would have, but they don't start them at 22 gallons, because we know that. Henry said that. So if they did, maybe 140? 45, maybe 150, and it's going to be close.
Yeah, it would be real close. And this is a little bit longer of a track than we're used to, 0.6 miles. So this is a unique little track.
Yeah, and again, they had a vote. And, you know, it was either going to be this one or the LA Coliseum. This one kind of won out.
Yeah, I voted for LA Coliseum.
I voted for this one.
Well, of course.
I don't care for the LA thing that much.
I just wanted to see somebody get their feelings hurt. That's all.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all it is. Guys, get out there and beat and bang.
Well, good.
No room.
They should have ran the quarter mile here on the front stretch.
What's that one track we were talking about? It might have been on Monday night. We were talking about it. I think it's Irwindale. It has an inner and outer.
Mm-hmm.
And the inner one, man, it just looks like it's just a little circle. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. So you see here, Carter, he got a whale of a jump over the field there. He's going to get out by a couple car lengths over Turner Marr. He single filed himself out behind Russo, and it looks like Mark Keatman there in third.
Yeah. Carpenter back here, and then behind him you got Pierce and Raymond, and like Pierce right now inside, so he's got that preferred line. We'll see if we can get around Raymond though.
Maybe as the run goes on, the outside lane early on in the runs can hang with the guys on the bottom, especially if you pinch them down there, and they'll prevent them from getting momentum out of the corner. You see with Raymond right now holding off Chase Pierce. That's for the top 5. Raymond just gets some momentum out of the corner and is able to nudge ahead of Chase Pierce. If Pierce ain't careful here, Pittman's going to want to look his nose in there.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like Raymond. I mean, he's holding strong on the outside, but it's just going to start fading away.
Yeah, and it looks like it's about to start fading away real quick here. He's better find the inside hole and get to it.
Yeah, that's probably going to have to be right there behind Pittman. Now it looks like Pittman side by side with him. That's a good battle, though, for the 6th and 7th, 8th place spot. And there Raymond goes. He's going to drop behind him. That's all you can do as a driver there, and hope the guy in front of you makes a mistake.
That'll help Raymond learn that he can do that late in the race. If we get a late race restart, you can hold off on the outside. As you see up front now, Keatman on the inside of Tanner Marr, going to put Marr on the outside lane. See which one can't prevail here right now. That's going to be Keatman for second. And Marr just not able to hold him off. He's going to be under attack from Brad Carpenter. Carpenter in that 31 machine.
Able to cut the nose off of Carpenter there and get in front of him.
Yeah, he did.
Been some solid race here. Hey, laps winding off. We've got some good, green flag runs here tonight. Championship night. This man here, Dalton Kilroe, pretty much just ride. I mean, and you can see he's back there in the back. He is just cruising.
Yeah, he knows it's hard to pass. He'll just ride it around at the back. Maybe get a real late race caution, take some tires, and maybe come through the field a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm feeling with is it Mettler not coming in here? You see Carpenter right there taking that thing up against the wall, but with Mettler not being here, pretty much kind of seals the deal for Kilroe.
Yeah. You see him, he's having to get in the binders there for Frank Barb. Frank Barb just lets your points leader go on by. No reason to kill each other.
Now, that old wheelie in front of him there. Haley.
Kyler.
Oh.
New face.
Carpenter up here's got Pierce up underneath him.
Yeah, Chase Pierce always strong in these cars and the super late models. Trying to look for another win, back it off from last night.
He won in dominating fashion. Put it on pole. Led every lap. He got Pittman and Carpenter side by side. You know what the champion gets here in the series?
What?
And get a butt kicker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe help them feel the bumps here more.
Yeah. They got one already, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's kind of neat, man, that we're going to get a free butt kicker.
See a lap car there, that's Jeffrey Miller adhering to your lap to your leader cars here, 40 laps down.
Got everybody just single file, being patient right now.
I'm seeing it once again. Russo's either saving equipment or Keatman has turned up the wick and is catching him.
The last lap time there, Keaton was 59 to a 53. Now that was a 54 to 53, so they're running about even that time. I've said this a multitude of times. You get a lead out front, second, you know, where he's sitting at about 8/10. Why not? You can always give up a couple tenths and still, you know, save your equipment, learn to drive. It's different than just going out there and just keep on keeping on, trying to get all you can get away from the field, because then you're just using up your stuff. And we were talking about this last night there, Corey, is you got a big lead. Chase had that big lead. I think what helped him was some of the cautions that came out, because some of those guys were starting to run him down. When you're out front like that, you don't have anybody to judge off of. It's easier to ride behind somebody and judge how much you push the car and whatnot. Now, some guys are good at doing it, but most of the time you end up pushing the car and you don't mean to.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to ride up behind a guy and let him brute force his way through the field for you instead of you using up your car and beating banging on him.
Yeah, and then, you know, like I was saying, but if you know, if you're very good and you're out there and you've got a big lead like that, a second, 8/10, you can give up a tenth or two so that you can save your stuff instead of just constantly trying to get more and more and more and more, because then you're using your, you know, using your tires, you're using the car. Kind of keep that gap where it's at, you know, fluctuate it. Give some, take some back, give some, and whatnot.
You see Pierce, he made his way on by Tanner Marr. That's for the podium position, third place right now for Chase Pierce. He's going to set his eyes on Mark Keatman, and I'm seeing Chase Pierce, he's one of your quicker cars on the track right now. Late in the tire run, we're closing in on the halfway mark of this race.
And then this is what we saw last night. He's fast. One of those guys who likes to try to run a little bit far out. Now, he does tend to burn a little bit tires more than some of the others. And can he put it all together? I think, like I said, last night was a perfect example. Yeah, he dominated, but he had some timely cautions that really helped him, because we had a one or two green flags there that ran a little longer, and you could see the second place guy was catching him, reeling him in. So that showed that, okay, maybe he was burning up those tires a little bit out front. And then the caution flew, and then guess what? Well, helped him cool him down and back out front again.
Yeah, and as a driver, getting a win like that is a huge confidence booster and making you run better than in the next night.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're seeing it.
Or Pittman's coming up strong too. Pittman up 9 spots.
Maybe Pittman took 2 tires on that caution. We had it at lap 50.
16 seconds, boy said.
That's enough for some fuel and 2 tires.
Well, it's crazy. Check this out. Pit stop was 16 seconds, but it said the total pit time was 2.8 seconds. So at some point, either one of the parts there, okay, his pit stop took the longest, but getting on pit road and off pit road, he must have had a time machine.
That would explain why he got caught speeding.
Yeah, you had to, man, because it just... I was looking at that going, okay, his pit stop is normal, but then him coming on pit road and off pit road, I mean, he had a jet. I mean, good grief. Whew.
He's closing in here on Chase Pierce. And Pierce is closing in on Keatman right now.
Russo out front, he's starting to get a little bit of a gap. That's going to be good for him.
Yeah, he's loving it. They keep there and Saget, Pierce. We're getting about halfway. Zooming right along here, and look at old Kilrow. He's already up to 8th. Just biding his time, picking them off one by one.
That Monster Energy still does not set well with me on that car.
What's wrong with it?
I'm too used to seeing him in a red car.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really care for the green and black. I like the, what is the other one they got? Black and is it silver? Black and something. They got another one, black and something. It's not black and green. It's something.
I don't know. I don't look at Monster Energy.
I did because it was, sponsor of NASCAR there in Winter. Guess they still are a sponsor of it.
No.
Sponsor now.
It's like multiple companies. They just call it the Cup Series.
Oh yeah, because nobody wants to sponsor it. Cost too much.
They don't want to sponsor the whole year. Put it that way.
Yeah, I know. I was reading that one time. Don't want to get too far off subject, but one time and they were talking about like 250 million or some weird number like that, man.
Oh, and Keatman up in the wall.
Yeah, and also got
Pittman now under attack.
Pierce and Pittman.
Oh, Pierce into the wall on corner entry right there. That helped out Pittman get by Pierce. Now Pittman, one of the quicker cars on the track, going to try to catch up to Keatman.
Up 11 spots. Wow, Pittman's on the move. Maybe he got nitrous, and that's what happened. How he got in and off pit road so fast. He's cheating. They got to tear the car down. Got the nitrous hack on iRacing. I installed the supercharger.
He can make short, quick work of Keatman here. He might be able to run down your leader, Carter. Carter is catching up to Jeffrey Miller, a lap car. Thankfully, he catches him in the corner, and that'll be an easy pass on the lap car of Jeffrey Miller.
Dude, somebody got down and listened to Pittman's car. Hear a whistle coming out of it. You know what's wrong.
Oh, not where you want to catch a car in Pittman upside down.
Are you kidding? And
Wow.
Tanner in it too, man. Oh, man.
Wow, what a unfortunate.
Dang, we were watching that live, but we'll go back and watch it again. And just the lap car, I don't know if he came up a little bit. Pittman came up a little bit or what, but we'll watch it here. And, just heartbreak. Heartbreak. Man, and Marr got involved too. Nowhere to go. Watch one more time right here. Just
Wow. Turtled.
Yeah, he did. I just really don't know what to say on that one. Everybody's on pit road here, but we watched it there. I mean, the lap car was up high, coming off the turn against the wall. Pittman's down there low. But to me, just two guys, taking up same real estate, and it's unfortunate. And taking tires now, Russo is. Is he gonna go 4? Got 2. Yep, he getting a 4. They jacked it up. Cars get so slow getting jacked up. That heavy?
I just don't think they use like a NASCAR style jacking.
Oh, little jack guy. I thought they jacking up.
You got Billy Bob with. He's done drunk 2 beers by now, or 3 maybe, on this long of a race, trying to jack the car up. Has the battery impact. Has to change a heavy tire on each car.
Well, Tanner, he got caught up in that. Good thing he has a fast fix. He's still going to come back out here in second. So he was able to keep going. So that's how he was able to keep his spot and come on pit road with these guys. So I guess, but now he's back on pit road again. Oh, why?
Who knows with Tanner?
Yeah, I don't know why he's coming back on pit road, because they do have fast fix on.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So he would have used it. He's coming in for tires now, but this really wouldn't make no sense. I don't know why. I mean, even if he's thinking, well, I need to come in and give me 4 tires. I don't think the 4 tires are going to help him.
Now you see Pittman there. He's getting back out on track. He is fallen 3 down due to the toe.
Just here's on why Tanner would have came into pits like that. Put up that 3rd spot. Unless he just felt like the car just falling off too much. I mean, but we'll keep an eye on him, see if he can come through the field. He obviously used that fast fix and got it back together. And what I was saying there before is he lucked up. That's about as lucky as you want to getting in a wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a wreck and you're still able to maintain and keep your spot and pit with the leaders. And he was, and then used the fast fix to go back green.
Keatman.
Mark out front.
Yeah, Keatman out front. Keatman, he didn't take tires, but Carter, he took tires there.
I think he'd be all right. I think, and see, you see right here, I know I've banged my head against the wall. I don't get it. Why? But tires just don't matter.
I think it's going to make a difference once he gets the heat cycle in the tires here later in the run. You see him already. He's able to take corner entry way more aggressively than Mark Keatman is. Keatman's able to hold off on, well, now he's able to do it even more.
Yeah. I mean, Russo's been fast no matter what, throughout the whole entire race. So, and look at Raymond coming off the turn. He thought he was on a dirt track.
Did he have it sideways?
He did. He had that thing like cocked.
You ain't that bullshit, Raymond.
No. Look, we just had that one.
It would be interesting to get like 10 of these guys and 10 of us from the dirt side and put us on a dirt track and see who does better.
Mm-hmm.
And then put everybody on an asphalt track and who does better. Like a street stock or something. Maybe we can get together one day and do that. Get the clash of the Tuesday leagues here on OSR Network.
Yeah. Now, we got to go back to Mar. Remember, he did take the 4 tires. He's made up some positions here. And I'm not going to sit and say that the tires won't help him make up some. But will they fall off eventually? How fast are they going to fall off?
Well, they're going to fall off, but it's a matter of how much he lets them fall off.
Well, we talk about Russo up front. Look, he's not even been able to catch up to Keatman. For some reason, it's just... I don't know. This tire conversation, it's a head scratcher. Look who's in 3rd.
Yeah, Kilroe right there in the podium spot right now. Got 80 to go still, so long grace. Anything can happen. He could sneak out of here with a win.
Mm-hmm. Mars moved it up to 4th. A little work to go to catch up to 3rd. Russo, let's see. He's moved on the back end here, Keaton. It's just, normally we would see new tires. Russo would have already caught him and passed him. Just, it takes so much work to get up there and pass the guy, even with new tires.
Yeah,
and then
no
he can
doubt.
make Russo,
Yeah.
he can make him use those tires up. Probably going to pass him fast here.
Yeah, I think Keatman kind of said, Oh, settle for second.
I'd made him work for it.
I'd made him work for it too, but sometimes you gotta pick your battles.
The fuel shouldn't be an issue now.
No.
Russo out front. Kilrow hanging on the third. See if Tanner can close in. He might have hit that brick wall with the new tires now. Green machine's right behind him.
Well, for what it is, Keatman is hanging on the back bumper. Russo at the moment. Never mind. He got a little sideways coming out of turn 2, and that gap kind of shattered.
Oh, look at Raymond. Thing sideways again.
And Tanner Marr pushing on the corner exit there. He almost smacked the wall.
And that's what I'm talking about with those tires. These new tires, he's probably, by the time he gets up there, he's going to use them a lot.
And he smacks the wall this time. Tanner, quit hitting the wall. If you're listening. There you go. Now he stays out of the wall. He stays way far away from it this time.
Got Wheelie back here in 7th. Stanley still hanging on to 8th. And Pierce, who was up front, falling all the way back to 9th. Got Keith Mack on him.
Keith Mack putting pressure on Chase Pierce. Chase slides up the track, and Keith Mack now up to P9. 10
nice
cars
little
on
paint
the track. Here, Keith Mack or Pierce? Which one? Joe went quiet on me there.
I'll talk to him.
So which paint scheme you like there, Joe?
Oh, the Keith Mack.
Okay.
He always had the nuts on the backs. These nuts. And he's got planters right beside him, so that's basically what it's talking about. Planters, nuts, but it's these nuts. And right now, hope he's not dragging his nuts on the track. He had on his back one time, little thing on the side. Go ahead and say it, Joe. And pointing to the saying. So there you go, Keith. Do it out for you. It's a nice paint job. I like that gray. Kind of reminds me of like a fighter jet though.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a gun, looks like gunmetal or something.
Kind of. Up front, though, I'm seeing Dalton Kilroy. He's starting to catch up to the back end of Mark Keatman here. He's not close in, 0.4 behind Keatman.
He's faster than the leader, too. He ran a 47 to their 58s. So, Kilroy, the late charge here. Like you said, he might want to win the race championship and say, you know what, we're going to call it a night.
Gonna have to ask him if he already has a butt kicker or not.
Yeah, true. Donate it to me.
Maybe he can donate it to me.
Don't need one.
Come on, I race more than you.
I need to feel the race when I'm up here in the commentator. Be vibrating while I'm around the track, around watching them.
Yeah, Joe can feel the vibrations up in the booth while I'm down there on the track.
Yeah. I'm feeling what the guy's feeling on the track. Well, I don't wear my VR, man, while I'm doing this. Man, can you imagine me out here trying to commentate with VR on?
I thought of doing that at one point.
Well, I used to have a guy in the booth with me that did that, and I was like, how in the world you do it, man? I'd done been drunk by the time I got done.
I would do it and set my camera up in the booth and try to do it. That would be something.
I haven't even hooked up my VR in a while, man. It's over there charging. I think probably needs about 10 million updates.
Oh boy. Well, you see, Keatman, he's getting a little squirrely in front of Kilrow. Kilrow is biding his time. Still got a long race here, over 50 to go here. 50.
Yeah, but it's coming off fast, though. You're right, Kilrow looking strong. Oh, Tanner. Oh, he was fighting the wheel there.
Oh, no, Tanner.
Not what he wanted.
Yeah, now Tanner might be starting to get attacked by Brad Carpenter there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got two little distinct battles. You got Kilrow versus Keatman, Marr versus Carpenter. That's about it.
Good race so far.
Got a lap car, Frank Barb. Frank Barb is 2 laps down. We'll see if he makes it any easy for your front runners. You gotta catch him in the right spot.
Battle going on here for second, third, but we got one heating up for fourth and fifth also.
That's what I got done saying, Jeff.
No. Be good.
And right now, Carter
What's up, John? How you doing?
has a lap car right in front of him. He catches him right in the right spot. It's now going to be up to Keatman and Kilrow to get by the lap car, Frank Barb.
Classic Joe is. Oh yeah, there you go. Haven't heard that in a while, man. Used to everybody always say I'd have the Joe-isms out there, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, and we got a caution right there. Oh boy.
Ace Pierce. Doing.
I wasn't even paying attention there to iRacing. I was looking at the comments and we have a yellow.
We just lost it.
Oh. I think the apron. Nope, he just lost it. So this sets up a less than 50 lap run to the end. If you got tires, come in and take it. I don't know if anybody has tires, but if you got them, come in and get them.
Yeah, do you?
Keatman.
Do you? Yeah, Keatman does. Do you come in and get tires? I mean, that's the thing.
I'd assume Keatman is the only one with tires, and he is gonna grab all 4 of them. Who's that at the back there? That's Keith Mack. Keith Mack's coming in. Does he have tires left? About to find out.
I would opt to stay out. Unless I was maybe back there in 10th or 12th or something.
Keith Mack didn't stay in too long, and Keatman, he might be the one that has tires left here in this.
Not putting tires on. He's just doing fuel.
That's interesting.
And he's still on pit road.
And he's about to go a lap down. Here, yep.
I don't understand that. Yeah, what the? Did he get a penalty?
Certainly not, right? I mean, this is a hefty penalty for whatever penalty it'd be. 50 seconds.
Yeah.
We're going on a minute here.
He didn't hit anything. So interesting. I mean, I don't see any damage on the car. Now he's taking off, but wow, so what a turn of events.
Oh, we still got a caution lap here. I think we ought to ask him. Pull him up here and ask him why he stayed on pit road for a whole minute.
Ain't worried about it.
Alright. I was thinking live word in of Keatman and see what went wrong there.
was on pit road for a long time.
Can't imagine it was a penalty. Even if he sped on pit road, it's only a EOL, so it ain't like he sped and had to sit there for a minute. Whatever it was, that was maybe he had to go to the bathroom.
That's true. Yeah.
Alright, so turn of events there. I'll put Carter Russo up front with Dalton Kilroy. Our championship, might as well just call him our champion.
Yeah. He's in second, he is.
I think he's champion either way.
Pretty much. He just wants to win. Well, Russo gets a good jump out front. Now, battle's going to be here for third. Carpenter, Tanner. Tanner's going to try that outside, but oh.
And Carpenter has to be careful if Marr gets loose coming out of an exit, comes down onto Carpenter, or hits a wall or something here. This is a whale of a battle going on between Carpenter and Marr for the podium spot. Marr pushes up. He's going to have to settle in behind Carpenter right now. Carpenter in your podium position. Last race of the season, trying to get all the points he can get and all the fame he can get.
Yeah, there you go. Fan club out there for him.
Well, he's in 20th in points.
He needs
all
a
the
lot of
fame.
help.
So right now they've singled filed out throughout the entire field here. Yet Carter still leading, Kilroy second, Carpenter third, and Barr fourth, Raymond fifth. Seeing a little blank action there a lap ago. Now to Willie Evernham. Evernham has now moved all the way up to sixth position. One of our hard chargers here, and we got a caution.
Oh, boom.
Well, we're running out of cars here. Chase Pierce gonna get the lucky dog. They'll put 9 cars on the lead lap.
Still, so still the man out front. Kilroy right there. Tanner still got a shot though to get back up here to a third.
Tanner on. Okay, they're on to the apron. They're playing with us.
He's probably saving fuel. Cockpit and seat.
Wait, really?
What?
We really think he's saving gas?
I don't know why he going to apron it.
I don't know. Just boredom.
It's about the only reason I know you're going to.
I was thinking boredom, but
Looks like he is in fourth gear, but I mean,
the second gear, Jeff. These don't have 4. They only have 2 gears.
who?
They have first and second.
Oh,
In reverse. So
In
3
reverse.
gears.
okay. Neutral. I guess if you want to throw that as a gear.
Well, I mean,
Oh, Lordy. Well, I learned something like the MX-5s. I didn't know that iRacing changed them to sequential shifters instead of the H pattern.
Yeah, they changed that.
I didn't know that. I learned that, do the MX-5 thing, and because I knew them as an H pattern, but that they went to, which is, it's kind of the thing. Which to me, then you might as well just use the paddles on your shifter now if you're going to do sequential, because no use to have a shifter anymore.
Well, I like having the sequential stick shifter for those kind of cars.
NASCAR go paddle for it's over with.
Yeah, well. There we
The
go.
one thing I don't like is the GT3, those steering wheels that they went to. Feels like the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that long square thing. It looks like they're driving a hit car around.
Well, you seen Carter. He jumped out the early lead, and right now they're battling for third.
Heath Mack back there sliding around a little bit.
All right.
Look.
All right, now you got Carpenter on the inside of Mar for third. Mar.
Oh, got him.
We got a way over wreck. Okay, that kind of scared me.
Wow. Watch this one more time. We watched it right here a little bit, but Carpenter looks like a little bit. Not sure if he came up or what.
That was net code. I'm looking at net code.
Look, eventually somebody's going to hit some net code or not.
Well, I was about to say Tanner likes to push to the wall out of turn 2.
Yeah.
Carpenter ought to
It kind of
be
looked
careful.
like Tanner's car got a little loose, hit the wall. He was coming down, and then just Carpenter right there, wrong place, wrong time. So I'm not one of those, and I'll tell you folks right off, I'm not one of those that goes, oh yeah, that's net code. Let me just say this. If a car's coming your way, and yes, the hit box might register it away, eventually that car's going to hit you no matter what, because he's coming your way. Tell it what it is.
Well, I think we were about to have a wreck either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, what it saw basically looks like it. You look from the angle I was looking there, it was a perfect angle overhead. Tanner's car looked like it got loose, tapped the wall, and when he hit ricocheted off the wall. And basically, the net code thing is iRacing registered a hit before it showed that they made contact. And that's just computer generated gaming right there, folks. Okay, this is a still online simulator game, whatever the heck you want to call it. It is a virtual world. Nothing's perfect. How much iRacing, no matter how much iRacing wants to say it is, nothing's perfect.
Joe's not perfect. As much as he thinks he is.
Not me.
Well, these cautions are really helping Carter. Every time we go back green, he just gets a huge jump on the field. And that caution helped out Keatman get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's loving it.
I just don't see anybody coming up through the field like you would on any other kind of track.
Eaton was able to get back on the lead lap, so he enjoyed that one. Tanner still holding on third.
These caution laps take way too long.
And they're about, what, 4 or 5?
Put me to sleep watching them under yellow. Well, they're going like 40 mile an hour. I'd be asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, you're right out there, John. You're talking about the MX-5s. They're the closest thing to like a real car. You can just bring it out and race, Back green, and you see Russo gets that jump out front. I guess that's how you name Russo. Kilrow and Marr. Raymond. Old Stanley back up here with Willie Evernham.
Oh, and they got to be careful doing that. Staley had to try not to hit the wall and came down and made a little slight door rub of Evernham. And now Chase Pierce is going to be underneath of Staley. He gets by him. Staley is doing all he can to just hold him off, to play defense mode, and Raymond got real sideways that time.
He's been sideways all race long, but they about made a whoopsie in the back. Raymond's been chasing that car all night.
Staley is driving
reward for the most sideways.
aggressive.
And they're back there battling. Got Carpenter, Bailey,
Keith Mack. And up front, we got Marr attacking Kilrow here. Kilrow up on the outside if he can't find a hole. Oh, Kilrow up in the wall down the front chute.
I was fixing to say he's upside down,
turtle
and I was fixing to say
mode.
right before that happened, this is where he needs to be careful. Yeah, he caught that apron right there, and that allowed Marr to get side by side, and basically the wall jumped out and bit him. And I was about to say before that happened was, this is where Kilrow really needs to think about, okay, let him go, be careful. But he came off the wall and then just hits the wall, and then it hooked, and then from there, he's dead. Dead. Still don't think it's going to hurt his championship hopes. I don't think it will. In third. Somebody need to tell me something on the championship.
Joe, we discussed this. Jason Stewart is in third, and he was 49 points behind. Raymond is
So
53.
where's Stewart at?
Stewart ain't out here.
Oh. All right, Kilrow, you all right then.
So unless, I don't know the point situation, how much Raymond can...
You can gain 100 points from
Unless
somebody.
Raymond can get 53 points here, getting a win over Dalton Kilrow, I don't know if Kilrow's lost this battle. Now Raymond, he might be able to get past...
What a way to win a
That
championship. Back in the race. I mean, if he's out of the race now, we can go ahead and just talk to him now.
Oh, good.
All right, Kilrow, what's going on, man? Race ain't over with, but you're the champ anyways. So, you were upside down, you're dead as a turtle.
Oh, boy. I mean, theoretically, we could pull him up here.
Yeesh.
As long as these caution laps
Never
are.
seen anybody win a championship upside down, but you were the first that I've seen do it.
Oh, boy.
That is one way to do it.
Well, as long as he sticks around here, we can
Rub it in their nose. Say, "Ha! I got tricks, guys."
Yeah, I'm not sure on the points thing. I don't think you can gain 53 on a guy finishing in first when they finish 10th or 11th here, but...
They do look like little turtles when they're upside down. Little tires look like little feet, man, hanging up. And little body upside down, and the car like wiggling back and forth because the turtle trying to get back on his side. Yeah.
It's adorable.
It is. They got little stubby feet, man, for the tires. That's fat, Little roll bar in the front, so a little head. So. Everybody just tuned in now is going, what the heck is wrong with that guy up in the booth, man? He's talking about heads and turtles and feet.
Well, we're going to have less than 20 to go here. We're going to 17 when we go back green. Carter is loving these yellows. He's able to get the jump that he needs and get up front here.
Absolutely. Russo R. Raymond. Evernham
there
and
might be
Pierce.
contact under yellow there. Oh boy.
Car's in. The confused pace car. Can't figure out which gender it wants.
Well, here we go. Carter once again gets the jump out front. Marr slides into second. Marr might have something for Carter. If he can keep it out of the outside retaining wall.
Mm-hmm. Out of the wall. Battle back here around the 8th and 9th.
Battle's heating up for the top 3 as well. You got Willie Evernham right there getting pressured from behind by Chase Pierce. Chase Pierce just trying to salvage as much as he can, trying to catch up, get a podium finish out of the night before the season's over.
It's a good night. You know, it's been a good 2 nights so far for Tanner. Finishing last night in second, tonight running second, dodging a bullet early on because he got caught up in that wreck, and not over with yet. He might be able to get Russo up here. Remember, he was on newer tires. Well, never mind, because Russo took tires on his leg. I was about to say he was on newer tires, but now they're on kind of even tires.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, because Russo took tires on his last pit stop, was 108.
Well, they've separated themselves a little bit at the top 5. There, you got Raymond still holding on for the podium. Well, this thing fall all the way through the field. Gilroy has came back out on track. He is unfortunately 3 laps down, still holding into the top 10 though.
Yeah, he was able to get his turtle turned over and get it out back out there.
Willie Evernham right there in 4th. He is hoping that Raymond makes some kind of mistake, and that's what kind of mistake Raymond needed out of Marr right there.
Well, the way Raymond's been driving all night long, you know, I don't know. That guy's been chasing that rear end all night long.
Well, they're kind of closing the gap on Carter, but then again, every time I say they've closed the gap on Carter, something happens to the guy in 2nd place, so maybe Tanner don't want me to say this.
Don't wreck, Tanner.
Tanner, do not do anything weird.
Yeah. Don't get up there and wreck. Don't hit him.
Don't hit a wall. Don't do anything. You got 2nd.
Get up there and bump and run him. We definitely know he's got the neon machine out here tonight. Might be his good luck charm.
Well, Carter has pretty much dominated this entire race.
I think your battle's going to be for 3rd.
I think it is here.
Got Pierce. Look at Pierce, man. He shoves the front end up underneath old Evernham saying, look, you ain't getting up there. I'm coming.
And you got to be careful with shoving people like that. If you shove them too hard and they get into the back end of the car ahead of them, it can spell disaster.
Yeah. He is all over the back end of Evernham, tearing him up. But laps are winding down. Only got about 7 to go.
Yes, it is. Closing in on the championship night ending here. And the cricket line brought to you by Butt Kicker, MF Racing Design, BAM Racing Video.
Here comes Chase. Got that run off the turn. Is he going to be able to drive it? No. Evernham drove it into the turn to hold off. Wow, what a battle this is for 4th.
And about any of them can still pick up a podium finish here if Raymond makes a slight bobble and opens up the door.
Yeah.
Now Raymond sees Marr making a little mistake. About anybody here can win this thing. We got like 3 to go, but if anybody makes a slight bobble here, it could be your night could flip over real quick.
Good race so far. Well, look
See,
at Raymond, man. He puts that bar right up under the back butt of old Tanner.
Oh, now Chase Pierce, he's got the tire to the quarter of Evernham. He is all over the back end. 2 to go. This time by on the lap car. Jeffrey Miller. Oh, evasive action on Chase Pierce.
Oh, it's going to be good. White flag coming out here. Out of turn 4, white flag. You know what that means? One more time, and it's official.
Russo just has a good enough gap. He can pretty much sail away. It's Last chance for Evernham. How far does he send it down on to Raymond here? Not quite enough. Send in mode. Give it to Russo, Mar, Raymond, your top three.
What a finish to that one, man. To cap off the season here for the Five Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing. Kilrow winning the championship, but man, what a night. We got Raymond, Mar, Russo winning it.
And our champion, Kilrow.
Kilrow around here.
What about Russo? Where's Russo? There.
We'll bring up Raymond here. Let's get a word with him.
Guys.
Hey, Jason, you got a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, podium finish here to end off the season for you. How was it?
I was actually I was really disappointed during the race. I just felt like I didn't have pace. I felt like I was just I felt like maybe I was overdriving, but then I felt like if I toned it down a little bit, I was too slow. So it was just like trying to find a balance, and it really took me a while to find that balance. But once I did, I was actually pretty fast. I was able to work my way up and kind of maintain.
Yeah, I've been there before. You just got to maintain it. You got anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, for sure. First off, I got to thank my parents and you guys for doing the broadcast. I really appreciate it. We all love going back and watching it, and look forward to next season. I got to thank all the guys over at Five Kings Motorsports. Got to give a big shout out to Michael Falk over at MF Racing Designs for this awesome paint scheme. I got to give a shout out to Maconi Setup Shop, Barn Package Store, Tile Chief Floor and Wall Coverings, TheButtKicker.com, Savage Edge Apparel, FB Sim Racing Button Boxes, Raise Energy, BAM Racing Videos, and then also Mayhew Construction. It was their first race sponsoring me, so pretty cool to get an interview and a podium with them first time on the car.
There you go, folks. Your third place driver, Jason Raymond.
Absolutely. So let's bring up this guy who came in second tonight, Tanner Marr.
Hey, Tanner, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Well, man, second place, final race of the season. How was it?
It was fun, brother. It was fun. A little crazy out there. These long races, man. You never know how stuff's gonna shake out, right? But it was alright. Glad to have the season over with. Looking forward to it.
He didn't wreck.
Already.
Well,
He didn't wreck. I think there was a net code wreck in there somewhere. It was
But
being Carpenter.
you did dodge a bullet earlier, so that was good.
I told him, I was like, bro, like, we were both talking. He's like, I thought I was going straight. I was like, yeah, I thought I was going straight. And the next thing I know, I was going through him. So I was like, yeah, I'm not exactly 100% sure on what happened with that, but we dodged the bullet, right?
yeah, your McDonald's internet dodged you a bullet, right, Tanner?
Yeah.
You got anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, of course. Thank you all up in the booth. MF Racing Designs, Maconi Setup Shop, TheButtKicker.com, Raise Energy, Savage Edge, BAM Racing Videos, FB Sim Racing Button Box. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here to do the points and everything while we're doing this. So
We know Dalton won.
yeah, I mean, he's good in that aspect, I would have to guess. But yeah, overall, just good night. Good night.
Yeah, good night for you, man. Good job.
Two nights in a row.
Yeah, good job. Two
Yeah,
nights
thank
in
you,
a
buddy.
row. There you go, second place, Tanner Marr.
Well, I'll tell you what, like I say, Tanner done a good job. I'm going to say the dude down here has got to be Russo. Is this Russo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Normally you have your normal name up here.
Correct.
Of course, to find you. But came out here, won tonight. How was the track? Was you a little worried there at the end with some of them cautions? But I mean, hey, you came out here and won this thing in some good dominating fashion.
Yeah, for sure. I was definitely worried. I was telling my guys, I was like, if I don't take tires, that 100 lap mark, I was scared we weren't going to have another caution, and I was going to be in Chase's boots, how he was, really loose and stuff. And I think if he wasn't just spun out because he couldn't handle the car anymore, he was so loose, we would have went all the way. But definitely an exciting night for my first time in this league.
That's what I was thinking. I first time out here, come out here. Hey, like you said, nothing better than putting in victory lane, winning. You got anybody you want to thank for an awesome victory?
Oh yeah, for sure. First and foremost, Mark Keeneman at MK Performance for letting me run under his name. Tanner for letting me hop in here last minute. Literally got in practice with about 15 minutes left. Get the car situated and everything. You guys in the booth putting this on. Has some people watching, and yeah, I'm definitely going to try to run next season. It was a lot of fun, clean racing, a lot of green flag laps. So definitely a fun race.
Oh, absolutely, and definitely come out here. Good win, good run for you again. Congratulations on that win tonight.
Thank you.
So Russo coming up. Let's bring this guy up here because we know what this is. Dalton, join the booth car cop.
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, I've never seen anybody win a championship in this fashion, but you did it as a dead turtle on the track, upside down. Was you just showing off, saying, look, I can win no matter what? Or, what happened?
Not really. It was more of a, I was just kind of being dumb there and tried to stay in front of the 44 and just decided that once I got in the gas in the middle of the corner, I wasn't going to lift. And that was not the call, obviously. But no, I knew as soon as Mettler couldn't make it that, unless my internet completely died and I got 0 points for this race, that nothing was really going to happen. So I'm obviously ain't worried about it, and was just glad I could put on a good show and give y'all a little bit of a code brown there towards the end of the race.
I tell you what, you came out here and you did what you needed to do and try to win, and also try to just, finish this thing out. Coming in here all season long, could you dream of, putting together a championship run, down here to the finish because you are the champ? I mean, how's it feel to come out of this race like that?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I knew past couple seasons that I've done here. Well, I guess this is only my second season here in the Tour Mods, but
that's good.
Yeah, just what is it? I've had some other external stuff kind of take me out of contention for it and really make it to where it was going to be difficult to make a championship run. And I know, like with most of the series I'm in, if I can just show up every week, have good races, not put it in the fence like I did these past 2 weeks, and just run consistently, I'll be in some sort of contention. Was just kind of lucky this year that a couple of the guys that would have been probably kicking my behind for this championship didn't really show up as much as they needed to. Just kind of handed it to me.
And like what you just said, I'm a big advocator for it. Is consistency wins championships. You can win a lot, but it doesn't guarantee you the championship. And prove that right there, being consistent, hanging on to it, coming out here, winning the championship. You got anybody you want to thank for it?
Got to thank Daddy-O's Barbershop, Michael Falk Racing Designs, Savage Edge Apparel, you guys for doing the broadcast, and Crooked Line for putting the league on for us.
Tell you what, there you go. That's the main man winning the championship here this season in the Five Kings Motorsports. Crooked Line Racing, Dalton Kilroy. What a race it was tonight here.
Indeed it was. Last race of the season, like you said, and they capped it off with a good one.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it, as it was a good one here tonight. That man, Chase Russo, put in the victory lane. Our champion, Dalton Kilroy. For myself and everyone here, have a good night.